Hello world. Today is Sunday, September 7, 2025. It's around 5 p.m. I just got home from the gym, and this is another vlog. And I typically spend 10 minutes talking about what is top of mind. I am seeking with like this 10-minute window to be present, capture, like record. So this is like, it's really about documenting and exploring ideas and as much like observation as talking. Well, it's like getting your ideas out. It's kind of like a brain dump. It's kind of like a public journal, and it's kind of like trying to capture what's like the most interesting or important insights that I've kind of gained over the last 24 hours. So I just got back from the gym and, as usual, doing protein shake. I did Muay Thai today, like bag, then biceps and triceps, and then like a 20-minute sprint, like run as fast as I can for a couple minutes, and then like jog up a hill. Then I did like an ice bath in my home, and the bathtub doesn't like fully clogs, doesn't like plug. There's no plug, so not ideal. But anyway, ice baths are a game changer, and I have to like push to get more of ice bath time. And it's like hell. It's like ice bath is like hell, and it's like 30 seconds. That's like my current my current kind of like time. 30 seconds. Trying to extend it to like 1 minute, and then 3. Ideally, you want to do like 3 to 5 minutes to get the full. After the first minute, it gets easier. But yeah, the first minute is brutal, and it's like the dark spot, the dark space that of your mind where it's just like suffering, and you just feel like there's no hope. Anyway, like ice baths are amazing for resetting your dopamine kind of level, your habits, your patterns of thinking. Yeah. So what's top of mind? I've been like super into last couple of days scrolling on Instagram and just watching random reels. Like I very rarely did this before, where I just like explored random reels and like seeing what's out there. And then it's like you get to know all the different like niches and what's happening. It's like Gen Z is like, social media is defined by Gen Z, and it's like you have to understand it, you have to explore it. So for me, it's like I explored all these like get rich kind of like hustling kind of like people in fitness, people in enhanced bodybuilding, things like that. It's like interesting world, but I'm not. So yeah, that's a interesting topic to explore. So I've been just obsessed with like making. And today, just like I know it's all in your mind, and you have to like really accept. You have to think of yourself as a genius. You have to believe that you're a genius, and actually, it's true if you just believe it, because everybody is really like born a genius. And like if you had that genius experience when you were under 10, that insight, that's like magic, then you have that superpower. I definitely did. Like being in Eastern Europe, Poland, until age 10, being in the quiet evenings of that small town, like you are like brain's like a receiver, and like you just like see beyond the veil. See beyond the veil. What does that mean? I mean, like you see the pattern of technology evolving, and it's like it's like the story that's really affecting everything. If you want to understand the world, you have to understand technology. You have to understand computers. Everything else is just like has been figured out. if you're a human, after the invention of the computer, after the Second World War, really life took on a different it was like a stage change. So to understand reality, understand the world, you have to understand computers. And it's like, okay, Stanisław Lem, the sci-fi author, like he was just like understanding computers, like, and his sci-fi work is like brilliant. And it's just like, how can he see so deeply into the future? Well, it's like if you understand the patterns, you understand what's happening. And then like more average people, they just see him as a genius, right? And that's the thing. If you understand, if you see that insight, you have that seed of genius inside of you, and then you can grow it to actualize it into its fullest like potential, where it really changes the trajectory of humankind, which you're capable of doing, pushing humanity forward. Like you were probably capable of doing that. I feel that I am, and I know for me, it's been a journey, but yeah, it's about uncovering the obstacles. And for me, it's like you have to have self-belief, courage, self-belief, and you have to have you have to put yourself out there like super, super aggressively. And aggressively, like you have to be creating like talking about whatever you're passionate about, explaining it. As essentially the key thing, you have to be talking, like 10 hours per day talking. If you're not talking, you're not learning, you're not growing. So that's one thing. Like, yeah, sure, you can be talking and not growing and not learning, but if you're not talking and then you're not growing. So I've been diving into this world of like people that are making money online, being content creators, influencers, life coaches. Like this is super interesting to understand this, because this is an example of like what Steve Jobs talked about in the 2000s of the lifestyle computing. And this is like actually like happening, where it's like there's a whole class of people that are doing this. It's a whole world, and it's like I believe it's going to keep growing. And the people that are in there now, even though they may not be the brightest, they may not be the best, they are in early, and there's just an like outsized amount of power and leverage that they get just being early. And sure, it can go wrong. There's many examples of these content creators like falling off or doing like crazy shit, and a lot of them are probably like a little bit crazy. Most people in the world are really crazy. So I strongly believe in working on yourself. Part of that is like self-knowledge, getting to know yourself and actualizing your potential. You can't do that if you don't create something that could be like videos, like talking about your ideas or what you're about, what you value. Putting yourself on camera is like critical, because then you just set up this feedback loop that your brain sees yourself doing these things, being competent, and then it just gets better and better and better, and it's a positive feedback loop. And you have to start at the beginning. It's kind of slow. You have to start, and there's a long tail of just like creating content or creating stuff, and then not really making much progress. Now, in my case, I've been really working on Lumi, and I know there's things that I have challenges with about creating these startups. It's getting too distracted. It's lacking like clear vision, clear goals that are aligned with my kind of like heart, and then motivating me. It's about belief, thinking that like you really have to believe that what you're gonna do, what you're doing is really beautiful and impactful, and that it's gonna be successful. You have to have this belief that it's gonna be successful. That's what makes it successful. And just imagine like creating an app right now, like There's hundreds of people there's so many people creating apps, AI apps. But that's don't be discouraged, because you already have a long experience of like doing this, working on this, and so you already have all the pieces. You're way ahead, and you have that genius spark of that pushes the human race forward. You understand. I understand computers, like the impact and like the sci-fi like the context of where we are. Ending the vlog with sending peace and love vibrations. May you be free from pain.